tuning in to Beacon Marketing's Weekly Five things you know about marketing this week. My name is Roger Gallegos. I'm the founder and CEO of Beacon Marketing. This week, we're going to be discussing value, specifically the value that you provide in your marketing efforts. Now, what I mean by that is your potential customers, the people that you are trying to target, the first thing you ever ask them to pay is attention. Now, we don't often think of marketing in those terms, but that's really what you're doing. You're asking them to stop what they're doing in their day and pay attention to your marketing content, whether that's a video, an infographic, a blog, an email, a GIF, whatever it may be. You want your audience to stop, take notice, and give you their attention. And so you want to make that valuable for them. You want to provide some sort of value on that. That helps build trust. That helps them look at you in a positive light, potentially, hopefully moves them closer to making a purchase, if not outright, guiding them towards that way and convincing them to contact you or make a purchase directly. So whatever it may be the case, the important thing that you want to do is you want to provide value to your potential audience via your marketing efforts. You want to be a resource. So that's what we're really going to talk about in this video. We're going to talk about how you can deliver value in your marketing efforts. So let's jump right into that. So the first thing you want to do above anything else is you want to speak to their needs. And what I mean by that is you want to address their most pressing pain points, because otherwise, why should they care about what you're saying? If you are not helping them solve a pain point, address a need that they're having, then they're just going to ignore you. So the first thing to this, and the way to do this, is understand who your audience is, understand what they are suffering from in terms of things that they cannot get anywhere else, and address those needs in your marketing efforts. So there's a ton of ways we could get into that. We won't get into it now, but if you want to really speak to their needs directly, so that you will get their attention enough so they could digest your material and then make a decision on whether to contact you. The next step, and this kind of plays off the second one, is be available. So if you get their attention, you're speaking to their needs, and they contact you, you want to be there to answer their questions, because if not, then you just wasted their time, and unfortunately you wasted your time by sending them the information. So whether it's an email, that if they send you an email, make sure you answer that email. If they're contacting you on social media, make sure you address their questions. If you provide a phone number, make sure you either have someone answering that phone or an easy way for them to leave a message, and that you do everything you can to contact them to address those questions. So if you did a good job of getting their attention and they gave you that attention, they took that next step in contacting you, you better do everything you can to be available to answer that question. So be available is that second step. The third thing, this is probably the most important thing that you could do, is don't treat them like a transaction. Your customers are smarter than that. They really are. The worst marketing that's done out there that I see is when they just see their customers as either dumb or they don't value them as people, and you could tell it's just for a sale. What people want, particularly if you're a high dollar or high ticket item, is they want to feel like they're making a connection. They want to feel that you care about them and that you're going to be there. So put that in your messaging. Try to do everything you can to show, and part of that is being available when they answer questions. Because if you treat them just like a transaction, then they're going to do the same to you, and you're going to be just another company. So that you may get their business one time, but you're not going to get the repeat business, and chances of them recommend you are going to go down drastically. But if you treat them like a person, you treat them like a valued partner in a transaction, they're going to respect you, they're going to like you, they're going to value you, and the chances of them referring you to a friend are going to go up significantly. So the third thing that you could do is treat them like a transaction. The fourth thing, and it's part of not treating like a transaction, is be honest. So if you feel like, you know what, I really cannot help you, we're not the business for you, just tell them that. Or if they're asking a question, the answer is no, be saying no. Or maybe if you want to offer them a different solution to their problem that they're looking for, and if you honestly feel that it could help them, Don't say that you're going to do it their way and then try to backdoor your way into it. Be honest with them. Say, you know what? I understand your problem. I understand that's what you want, but just so you know, we don't do that, but we actually think we have a solution that's better for you. Would you mind if I explain that to you? That's a great way to get around that, because you're putting the control back in their hands. You're offering them a solution. You're saying, hey, I understand you want it this way, but we have another one that we feel is better for you. And some will take it, some won't. But they'll appreciate your honesty, and they still may recommend you, even if they don't go with you, because they'll sit there and say, you know what, you were honestly. But if you lie to them, they are not going to like that, and chances are they are going to tell people that you are dishonest, that you're lying, and that's something you do not want to get out there, and it's something very hard to come back. So the fourth thing is be honest. And the fifth thing, this is, if possible, offer free and low cost resources. So for instance, this video is free. I'm putting this marketing material out there. I put out a free blog. I put out a free newsletter. I have some free ebooks out there. So yes, these take time, and everything takes time to produce, but it's part of my marketing efforts. And this is a resource. I offer free consultations. I offer, my free 30-minute discovery session. That is a resource. So if possible, offer a resource. These are tangible ways that you address their needs, so they kind of get a taste of what you could do. And so the kind of psychology backed by that, if it's a valuable resource, if it's something that's good that they could use, in the back of their mind saying, this is what I get for free, what am I going to get when I'm actually paying for something? And that is the thing, that's what you're looking to target. So that's it. This is how you provide value marketing efforts. Let's recap real quick. You want to speak to their needs, be available if they have questions. Do not treat them like a transaction. Be honest when they ask those questions. And then, if possible, offer free or low-cost resources. So let me know what you think. Let me know how you provide value for your audience during your marketing efforts. If you have any questions about any of this, please let me know. As always, like, share, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff. Below is a link to this week's blog, where we actually go into more detail about delivering value in your marketing efforts. Like I alluded to before, we have there's going to be a link to a free 30-minute discovery session. This is a marketing consultation where we break down your most pressing marketing need and discuss how you could potentially move yourself forward so you can scale your business and get the most from your marketing efforts. And then lastly is going to be a link to sign up for Beacon Marketing's weekly newsletter. I send out a newsletter every Monday afternoon, some really helpful and useful information that you could use to promote your business every week and get the most from your marketing efforts. So that's it for me today. Thank you for tuning in. My name is Roger Gallegos. This has been Beacon Marketing's Weekly 5 things you need about marketing. Please stay tuned for next week where we discuss a marketing funnel, and that's a really good discussion there, and I'm looking forward to that. So talk to you next week. Have a great one. Thank you. Bye.